Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aries. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this deck today. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so let's get straight into the reading, shall we? Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Also, guys, just thought I'd let you know, it's actually my birthday later on this week. So send us a happy birthday. That would be really lovely. So thank you all so much for that. But I just thought I'd let you guys know. I know it feels a bit awkward kind of letting you know it's my birthday soon. But yeah, I was kind of I was told by my guides to kind of put it out there and let you guys know. So anyway, guys, let's get into this, shall we? What can we get here for Aries? Oh, okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. So I'm picking up on two messages here. I'm picking up on a message that potentially there isn't very much kind of passion happening in your life or your person's life as of right now. Things may feel a little bit dull. Things have slowed down a little bit, or there are a few blocks and obstacles in the way. Like someone feels tired, they feel exhausted. They have a lot that they're dealing with on their plate right now, and potentially the idea of going forward in a passionate new relationship may be a bit overwhelming. It's not to say that there is the passion and the desire and the chemistry and the attraction there and a connection with you and your love interest. There absolutely is, and there's probably something between you that hasn't been completed as of yet. So you could be closing off a cycle with one another, and for something to be reborn, to be renewed, I'm getting, but it's not quite the time as of yet. Or maybe someone has been a bit unsure about whether to come forward to express of themselves or not. But the other message I'm getting as well is that this person is feeling very overly passionate right now. Like they're very much more in their kind of sexual energy as of right now. Like this person is having difficulty with controlling that sense of desire within themselves. They want to express how they feel. They want to show you. I'm getting like through physical touch, like this person just wants to reach out and touch you. I'm getting smooth skin, so maybe this person feels like you have really kind of smooth skin and they wish that they could touch you. Obviously I'm trying to keep this PG, guys, but what I'm getting is that this person may feel like they can't actually hold back much longer to actually express this strong kind of attraction that they feel for you. I'm getting a sense of magnetism here, like this kind of primal magnetism between the two of you that can't necessarily be explained. Like you could live at a distance from each other, but there's just something there, like the undercurrent of something there brewing between the two of you, but it hasn't necessarily been physically shown as of yet. Like it hasn't materialized as of yet in the physical. Yeah, gosh, guys, with the world in reverse, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus energy, there's definitely a cycle between you and this person that hasn't finished yet. I'm getting we're not finished yet. Okay, I'm getting you can't get away from me that easily. So someone is very shy here with that Page of Cups, but there's something that brings this other side to this person. Like you bring something out of them. This person wants to come forward and express their feelings to you, but they could be feeling quite vulnerable right now because they could be closing off a karmic cycle that's taken a long time and taken all of their energy. They could be dealing with someone around them, so a karmic partner or a karmic ex or someone that they have children with, or there's just a lot happening in their work or what have you, and it's taking everything out of them. Like I'm getting a sense of an energy vampire in some sort of way. So therefore this person doesn't feel quite ready to invest in something with you as of yet, but they want to come forward and tell you the truth to do with a connection or situation. They're getting ready to reach out and say that they've moved on from something or from someone. They're no longer in their head about it. They're getting more confident, and they're trying to make discreet moves for having a new beginning with you. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo here, as that's the kind of next major that we have after the world. So strong Leo placement. So you could have Leo in your chart, your person does. Maybe they feel like they've missed out on an opportunity with you. I feel like this person doesn't want to miss out on another opportunity, so they're trying to figure out how they can make moves, how they can make moves to be where you are. So maybe this person does live at a distance from you, and they're trying to close the gap between the two of you, so you may travel to see each other. But look at that, with the Wheel of Fortune now coming out in reverse. You guys have had a lot of stop and starts in this connection. You know, it hasn't been smooth sailing for you both, but I feel like things are going to be turning around, like the tables are turning. Look at that with the Devil, okay? So it could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have more fixed sign energy here. So maybe this person is ending of an old cycle to do with a Capricorn, maybe even a fellow Aries here. With that, we have Libra with the Justice card, strong fire energy, so you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like your love interest has had a hard time of it, and they're going to let you know soon enough. That they feel this connection with you on a deeper level. They haven't felt good within themselves for a long time, but they feel like they're safe around you, like you balance them out, you heal of this person, like there's something about you. Yeah, there's love here with the Two of Cups. I feel like you're very much dealing with a very high level soulmate, a past life connection, or even a twin flame, divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine energy with that Two of Cups. You and this person are getting ready to build together because there is love there, but they could be detaching. Look at this, Queen of Swords in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse wanting to come out together. This person could be trying to escape the drama as of right now and leave someone or something in their past. That has been very tiresome, I'm getting. There have been a lot of lies spread about a particular situation. Yeah, I feel like your person has realised that they may have been in a connection with someone where money was a priority. The financial aspect of a connection, the materialism of a connection was more important, and they're now recognising that they want love. You know, they may have had the intention to be with a person because of love, or they felt like they loved this person, but it was fake love compared to real love. And this person is now seeing that you and them have real love, and they had fake love with this person, and that there was most likely a one-sided connection. And now this person is getting ready to make a sudden return into your life with that Two of Wands in reverse. They've been planning and planning and planning and planning for a long time. And they don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to wait around anymore. They want to come into your life because you both have waited long enough. You both have waited long enough for something to kind of cycle out, as it were. What can we get here for Aries? But it needed to take the time to cycle out. It was important for you both. But there's a lot going on in this connection. A lot of healing needed to take place. What's going on for Aries, please? Thank you. Yeah, look, there's been blocks in your connection. Someone's had difficulty with letting go of a situation from their past, but they are going through a transition right now. They are opening up. They're getting ready to show of themselves to you. They are moving on from whatever doesn't serve them. They are transforming with that Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. This person's gone through a rebirth. They're getting out of their head. They're seeing something for what it is now. They're no longer stuck. They're no longer stuck, but they've had a hard time getting out of something. I'm getting had a time of it. What else here, please? What else? What can we get here for Aries? Queen of Wands. Well, there's your energy, guys. Okay. Beautiful. Ten of Cups in reverse. Someone needed to get the confidence to, I'm getting leave a loveless relationship or a loveless connection or a family dynamic that was a bit dysfunctional. They're now having the courage and the confidence to kind of stand up for themselves and, you know, what they want. 9 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands. I feel like whatever decision that this person has made has really put the cat amongst the pigeons. But I feel like it's been necessary. Yeah, look at that with the Empress in reverse. Taurus Libra energy and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like your love interest has someone in their life who is trying to say that they're going to change, that they're going to work things, you know, put work into a thing, like whatever that they feel like they're needing to do at this time to keep hold of your person, to do with something from their past. It's like it's a kind of last hurrah, as it were. Like this person feels like they don't want to give up on a connection, so they're just saying whatever they feel like they need to say because they feel guilty, very, very guilty for something. I'm getting the sense that potentially a karmic partner or a karmic ex may have stepped out on a relationship, on the relationship with your love interest. They may have been unfaithful. I'm even getting a strong sense of competition here. They had other people kind of wanting to get with them, and so maybe they kind of on the quiet were kind of pursuing these other connections, but then kind of saying or doing or whatever with your love interest. So I feel like your love interest has been really, really sad for a long time. They've had a lot of sleepless nights because potentially I'm getting this indication that you may have felt like you were less than, or your confidence was knocked in this connection if this person didn't really follow through with this, with something with you. They didn't treat you very well, so you may have walked out. This person may have just seen you as some sort of fling or an affair, or, you know, a side kind of, I'm getting side chick, a side piece, as it were, like an option, like some sort of mistress, or however you want to kind of resonate with this, guys, because obviously I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. And I feel like this person in some sort of regard wanted you to fight for them, wanted you to compete for them, wanted you to kind of, you know, do all of that because they weren't happy in a home environment, and now something has come to light and they're feeling really kind of, I'm getting really bad about it. Look at that with the Devil, Capricorn energy. So I'm getting the sense that this person was coming more from their ego here. Yeah, they wanted you to fight for them, fight for this kind of connection or situationship or whatever. They knew and felt on a deeper level that there was something more between you. There was this kind of strong attraction, like on a soul level, but they weren't ready to manifest this connection and invest in this. They were confused about what this connection was. I feel like they have a lot of questions. They have a lot of questions about your connection, but I feel like you got left with a load of questions as well. You know, I feel like there was some sort of toxic cycle between you and this person, between you and your love interest before, because they were more in their darker energy, their kind of shadow side of themselves. I feel like deep down this person's actually a really good person, and they normally do follow through with things with a sense of integrity, and they are a good kind of person. But I feel like they've got easily swayed by other people. There may have been a sense of naivety here. I'm even getting the sense that their kind of passions overrule them. But I feel light has been brought on a situation here with this kind of Sun card, Leo energy. So maybe you kind of detracting yourself. I'm getting detaching yourself. So you may have detached from this person in the past because something was highlighted to you that wasn't healthy. Wow. So you decided to get away from this person with the Ace of Pentacles. You didn't put any more time and effort and energy into this. Look at that, because the Seven of Swords, they were sneaky in some sort of way, and they were hiding of a commitment here with the Hierophant in reverse and the Four of Wands reverse, and then the Justice in reverse with the Empress in reverse. So I'm even getting that this person did want to have their cake and eat it too. They weren't happy in the home environment. Things were not working well for them. They tried to put in work to do with this other connection, but it wasn't right. I feel like you just took yourself away from this because you felt the love with this person, but it wasn't right for you and them to kind of invest in each other because whoever else that they were dealing with or whatever else that they were dealing with. So you just decided to move on out. Look at that, with the Four of Wands in reverse. This person didn't have a happy home life and they didn't feel safe in their own home either, and they've been wanting to leave for a long time. I feel like they've been on the verge of saying this to their karmic partner or the karmic ex, that they want out, that they're ready to move on. They found the truth to do with situation. They've been feeling sad with the Five of Pentacles. They've been feeling relatively rejected. They wanted equal give and take, but they didn't receive that, so they're having to heal, and they're now closing a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. So there's your energy, guys. So this could be all you kind of going through all of this, or your person is getting their way towards you. Okay, the Emperor, there's your energy again. Look at that. I can't make it up, guys, can I? So maybe it's you that's potentially been feeling very stressed, wanting the sense of stability, but not necessarily feeling like you are, I'm getting deserving of it. You've been confused here. I just saw 1717 on the clock, so you could be seeing those numbers. Numbers, yeah. So you may be feeling quite numb right now, or your person does. Yeah. I feel like your love interest is confused about why your connection hasn't necessarily ended as of yet. There is hope with you and this person getting together, absolutely. And I also feel that your love interest, if you're dealing with a twin flame here, which I feel a lot of you are, you're dealing with your divine counterpart, a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and they may have kind of been settled in a connection with someone who they thought was their divine feminine or the divine masculine, and it turns out it wasn't the case. It wasn't the real thing. And so therefore now this person is trying to strategize on how to get out of this old connection, this other situation that has been very much a headache for this person, because they want their wish fulfillment. Look at that, 7 of Cups to the 9 of Cups, and in the middle of that is the 2 of Cups, and you and this person have the 2 of Cups with one another. But in order for you to have this sense of, you know, moving on forward in relation to this love, there needs to be something that's brought together between the two of you. So this person may travel to see you with the Chariot and say that they've gone through a painful ending here. They've been stabbed in the back in some sort of regard, to do with a legal situation with the Justice card. There's been blocks on your connection moving on forward until this person has finished out this other situation to do with someone who was very selfish and manipulative emotionally. And they're getting ready to tell you the truth of what was going on in their past. And that's most likely they were stuck in a karmic contract with the Devil. Capricorn energy. They may have felt like there was love with this person, but there wasn't love. So also your person could find out that this, what I'm getting, your person, your love interest, their karmic partner, the karmic ex could be finding out some sort of information. Just heard a car horn or a beep or something outside, so I'm getting the sense that this next message is a confirmation. The karmic partner or the karmic ex has found out some way, somehow, that your love interest is on the way to you and that they're about to reach out. And it's keeping your person stuck because they want to move on forward with this connection, but they're now having to deal with the upheaval and the drama and the chaos of this other person finding out. So I feel like they're trying to keep something under wraps, not necessarily to hide you because they feel ashamed of you or anything like that. They want you and your connection to be at the forefront. They find you irresistible and they want this with you more than anything. And all they can do is think about you with the 6 of Cups and feel like this strong connection with you, but it's not ready as of yet for you to have this materialized fully into a proper commitment with one another. It's not balanced yet with Temperance in reverse. Okay, but this person is going to take action, and eventually there will be you and them moving on forward together, but it may not be ready yet. But I feel like you know this deep down, guys. What's going to go on top of the Queen of Wands here? For Aries, thank you. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. Look, guys, I can't make it up. You are this person's dream come true. You're both each other's dream come true, but you're having to stay in separation as of right now. You know, your person is actually getting free and independent and single, and a dream come true is for them to be in this position to then come forward and offer you love. But they're not ready for that yet. They want to be ready for that yet, but they need to walk away from someone or something first and close off a karmic cycle to do with a legal implication here I'm getting with the Justice card. They're definitely going through a breakup, separation, or a divorce. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords and the Justice. And it's been very painful here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Sun. The light's been shown on the situation on your connection here. You know, you and this person, most likely twin flames, have been holding on to each other, getting ready to move on forward together and travel to see each other and revive of this connection. But you're both having to do it on the kind of down low. You're having to do it on the down low. But you both haven't been fulfilled in some sort of capacity to do with this connection at some point, in one way or another. Yeah. I'm also getting as well that this karmic partner or the karmic ex may be saying something along the lines of, how about we try to make things back to how they were in the past? It was a dream come true before. There's still something between us. You know, I'm attracted to you physically, blah, blah, blah. Like this karmic partner may be saying to your love interest that they still feel this, you know, passion and desire for them. They still find them, you know, I'm getting the word sexy for some reason. And so therefore they're kind of saying whatever lie that they can say to keep your person bound in some sort of way so that they don't move on. But they're manipulating this person here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're manipulating them. They're saying whatever they feel like they need to say to get your person's attention. Look, with the King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. So the secret has now come out with the High Priestess. They're doing whatever they can. They're lying to your person. But I feel like your love interest is seeing above all of that with the Hermit. They've gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, I'm getting. Or they're now kind of opening up to this realization that whoever they've been dealing with didn't have the best of intentions for them before. They didn't. What's this Ten of Cups in reverse? I feel like this reading may be a bit triggering, so I'm very, very sorry, guys. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat. What's this Ten of Cups in reverse about for Aries, please? Is that something you want to say? Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, there's been that unhappy home life because there has been, you know, a lot of immaturity. There's been a legal tie to do with a family, to do with children. Something karmic in nature. Absolutely. That has had a strong sense of stagnancy. Your person hasn't been happy for a very, very long time, and there's lots of people kind of talking ish about the connection. I'm getting, what will the neighbours say? So potentially this karmic partner, the karmic ex, is actually more interested in about what everyone else in the neighbourhood and the community is saying about them kind of splitting up than they care about, you know, the actual emotional side of it, that your person's probably really hurt and your person's finding out this information that they are hurt. But look at that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's going to be clarity brought in here. So whatever was unbalanced and unfair is going to be righted. Whatever wrongs are going to be righted. But look, karma is coming into play. A cycle is being closed out. It's no longer continuing. This person's having to heal their heartbreak. They've had difficulty with moving on, but they know that they have to, because they know that they're just lying to themselves by staying stuck in a cycle or a situation that they know is not serving them. And they're basically dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who's trying to say whatever sweet nothings they can to your person to keep them around for their sense of stability, their finances, their material world. Well, let's keep this contract because, you know, we have children. And I feel like your love interest is now recognising that they've been guilt-tripped for a long time and they're using children. their children as a scapegoat, in a sense, to keep your person tied in with a connection, with a contract. What's the Nine of Swords about in reverse, please? Basically, the karmic partner, the karmic ex, is feeling really rubbish as of right now, in a sense, because they're stressed that other people are going to find out their secrets. Other people are going to find out that actually they've shot themselves in the foot because they weren't careful to do with the situation, and everything has come out. Like, lies are being revealed. As I say that with the Queen of Pentacles, again, coming out reversal. So your person may have felt like they could trust this person, they confided in this person, but actually this person, all they do is, you know, chat-ish behind your back to other people. Look at that with the Knight of Cups in reverse, because they don't have love and care and affection for this person, and they're manipulating them with the King of Cups in reverse. They probably are dealing with someone else. There's a strong sense of infidelity here. And then obviously with Judgment in the reverse, your person is now recognizing that they made a bad judgment call. But also this karmic partner, the karmic ex, may be stressed because they've made a bad judgment call by I'm getting being more secretive about it. I feel like information has come out and it's been very important for your love interest, so that they get the clarity that they need to be able to escape and move themselves on forward, because they genuinely want love in their life, and I feel like they really want this with you, and they are on their way with the Chariot. But they're needing to get out of their head, because they are very much up in their head. Why is the Nine of Swords here in reverse? Thank you. Yeah, they feel like they can't move on. They feel like they're trapped in an environment here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But because they've got certain information that's been made clear to them, now all they want to do is kind of do whatever they feel like they need to do to recklessly get out of a situation, because they're just so stressed and they're just fed up of being where they are, and they've dealt with a lot of karma and a lot of lies here with the King of Swords in reverse. So they may be quite, you know, blunt and a bit rude right now, quite direct to certain people, in a sense, a bit ruthless, because they have been treated so poorly in another situation with the Devil and lied to. Capricorn energy, maybe even an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. They could have been dealing with a very manipulative person or a narcissist here. Yeah, there was unrequited love with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It was fake love. It wasn't love. And now your person's having to heal, because they're recognizing who they were dealing with this person didn't really ever love them. Look at that with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And they're obviously very sad about it, because they are tied, because obviously they have memories with this person. They've done a lot with this person. They've invested heavily in this person in this situation, and obviously it doesn't feel good. You know, it's a lot. What can we get here, please, for the Five of Wands? I feel like your love interest thought the grass was greener, and they didn't treat you very well. Six of Cups. Now this person is concerned about coming back in your life, because other people are most likely wanting to have a connection with you. But because they weren't fully open with you before, they were holding back on certain things, or they lied to you. They're now concerned that you are not going to want anything to do with them, and that you're going to just completely cut them out of your life, and they're going to feel rejected here with the Five of Pentacles. And now this person wants you and them to have a second go around. They want your forgiveness, and they're hoping that you and them can heal this connection. They really are. They can't stop thinking about you. They want this connection with you. What else here? Thanks. Yeah. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. This person is trying to strategize on how to come forward and give you a love offer, to propose of something to you. Doesn't have to be anything romantic or anything like that. I just feel like this person may even want to work alongside you, or be friends first, or kind of go from there. But this person didn't show up before with a sense of integrity with that Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. You know, this person had some sort of ulterior motive before. You know, they didn't want to fully invest in this connection. They may have just thought that there was a physical attraction between the two of you. But I feel like now, actually, this person's wanting to come forward and apologize for their behavior. I'm getting poor behavior. This person is feeling pretty bad. Because you may have been a solid person in this person's life in the past, and you didn't deserve to get treated like the way that you did. Wow, I'm getting like, as in feeling like poo on someone's shoe, like you were some sort of excrement on the floor type thing, and you had to let go of this person because obviously dealing with this person in the past the way that it wasn't, you know, serving you. It wasn't feeling good because this person didn't recognize of your worth. You weren't seeing eye to eye with them. They, you know, what have you. But this person wants to apologize because they definitely made you feel less than. But I feel like you've had to kind of get the courage to feel good about yourself regardless. And you know that there is something deeper with you and this person, that you have this kind of high-level soulmate twin flame connection, and that it wasn't right for you before, and you had to learn a lesson from this. They had to learn a lesson from your connection, and also whoever else that they were dealing with. And you know that your union and reconciliation is coming into play, but it's going to be delayed, or it has been delayed for a while. And now this person wants to come back into your life. You've had to wait a long time for this here with the Three of Wands. You've had to wait a long time for this. Other people didn't want you to come together either. That's the other thing. Other people were kind of plotting and planning into trying to make sure you and your person never came together. Look, as I say that, with the Empress in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Star in reverse, there was potentially a karmic partner, a karmic ex here, who was holding on to your person for dear life, even though that they weren't happy in this connection either. But they were karmic, and they were trying to hold on to your person into something unfair because they didn't want them to go and experience their true Empress, you know, to have this loving union, reunion, reconciliation and healing, and for there to be a divine connection coming together. But you are the Emperor to this Empress, or the Empress to this Emperor. And you knew that your day would come when you and this person would get together, but you have this past life connection, and there's something about that you can't kind of deny, and that you're meant to work together here with the Eight of Pentacles, and for it to bear fruit, but it didn't for a long time. But there is the passion and the desire between the two of you, and that won't go away, and that has never gone away, regardless of the amount of time that you've been separated from each other. And that could also be what's really confusing this person, because they're like, well, I haven't even spoken to this person, I haven't seen this person, we haven't been in each other's physical presence for a long time or properly spoken, but yet there's this passion and desire. And I feel like the blindfold is coming off, that now this person is realizing you have this spiritual connection, and now they don't want to let you go with the Four of Pentacles. They don't. Why is the Four of Wands here in reverse? Thank you. Straight out. Tower in reverse. Aries, Scorpio energy. Thank you. Seven of Wands. The Moon in reverse, and I'll take one more. You could have Pisces quite strongly in your chart. Your person does. I know this is a longer reading, guys, but look at that. Cancer's energy with the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah. This person's very emotional right now, and they want to actually fight for this connection, and they're very protective of it as well. I feel like this person does feel this telepathic connection, this psychic connection that you have. You're very intuitive here, guys. I feel like you've been helping this person so that they feel more settled. You're open to reconciling with this person, but you've had to set up your boundaries, and you've set them up for good reason, because it was important for you to do so. So it's not the sense that you're being defensive as of right now. I feel like you just feel the energy. I feel like you feel the energy, and you feel like this person will reveal of themselves, and everything will naturally unfold when it's ready to, and know the right time to invest. But as of right now, this person's not quite where they need to be able to have something more consistent with you. I'm getting the word consistent, yeah, because they're dealing with the Devil here. That's all I keep on getting. They're waiting for money to be made to them, Potentially this person may feel like they're needing to pay off this person in some sort of way before they can move on, before they're able to go forward in relation to love. Why is the Emperor here, please? The Aries. Why is the Emperor here, please? Thank you. The Hierophant, the Hermit in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo, you have this in your chart, your person does. Justice in reverse again, more Scorpio energy as well. Basically what this tells me is that this person is needing to put in a lot of time and effort and energy into healing oneself, finding that strong sense of self-love. And self-love isn't about kind of just doing the odd bit of pampering and, you know, treating yourself now and again to the odd material thing. It's to do with healing. And I feel like this person has potentially gone through a spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul, because they felt trapped in some sort of material way, and so therefore they may have felt like they weren't even fully free in their own head, and now they're getting out of that. And I feel like this person is realizing that they want a proper commitment with you. I feel like this person sees marriage in your future, but they feel that potentially you may reject this offer. If they were to come out of the open, come out of hiding and make their way to you, that you'll have them on block still, or you won't be interested. But I feel like you would be interested to hear what this person has to say. And I feel like you do want this love with this person for a lot of you. And to close out an old cycle here with the world. And to renew a new one. And for it to be a lot healthier and happier, I'm getting. So you both will probably close out what's not serving you both in relation to each other and elsewhere before coming together and travelling to see of each other, because otherwise it's going to be too overwhelming. So there is the green light as of right now. I mean the red light, but as of right now there's the green light. So maybe in the sense of the spiritual, like, you know, there is the green light for you and your person to get together, but there could be something else that's holding this person back from giving this love to you. They could be healing some more. So maybe this person feels like they haven't got the green light, but actually they do. Yeah, they feel like they haven't got the green light to contact you. Yeah, but they're going to come in anyway. Should I take one more? One more to go on top of this Emperor, please. Sorry, the reading is so long. Death and Rebirth and the Seven of Pentacles. This person with the Scorpio energy has to end an old investment. They may have thought that they didn't have to do that. They may have also thought that they could carry on being with this karmic partner or the karmic ex and have you in their life as well, in a romantic sense, but that's not going to fly at all with you, I don't think. So I feel like you're going to only invest in this connection in a kind of romantic sense. Obviously, if this other person is completely out of your life, otherwise you can't really embrace the kind of divine connection, the cosmic connection there is between the two of you, because there's still a sense of remnants of toxicity elsewhere. But this person wants to give you an offer with the Page of Cups. Oh wow, Page of Cups, but it's Page of Pentacles. So they're coming back around. Yeah, this person's getting ready to extend an olive branch, basically. They have been in their ego, and that has what has been blocking this connection moving on forward. Their pride and their ego has got in the way. I feel like this person is attending their wounds right now. They're licking their wounds because they're letting go of a karmic partner or a karmic ex here. Or someone that they have children with. And they're just having a hard time with it. But you and this person will have your rebirth. You will get together. You most likely will reconcile. Everything will eventually be hunky-dory. But this person's still going through it right now with a lot of ish. And so if you and this person are to move on forward, then all the cards need to be out on the table, because otherwise you're going to see this person as deceptive and lying to you still. And then you're having to use your spidey senses, as it were, and then trying to tap in a sense as to whether this person is coming from a genuine place or not, and they are actually apologetic. Or do they just feel pretty bad and they want their kind of ego stroked? So you're going to have to use your discernment at this time about what you do with this connection. But I feel like this person does mainly want to apologise and for you to kind of build the trust between the two of you. I feel like this person trusts you, I'm getting implicitly, but they do not trust whoever else they're dealing with, and you may be unsure about whether you can open up and trust them. So you may be a little bit reserved, but that's understandably so as well because of previous history. But I feel like your person doesn't want you to judge them on the previous history, but that's going to be difficult. I feel like you forgive this person, you forgive whatever happened in the past for a lot of you, but it's not easy to forget. And it's not meant to be easy to forget because you're meant to kind of learn of the lesson to do with that so it doesn't happen again. So I feel like you may be quite stern with this person and just say, look, you know, I'm getting that saying, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, I believe it is. Yeah. But anyway, guys, wow, lots of different messages. Sorry this was so long. I was meant to try and make them shorter, but you know what I'm like, guys. You know, once the messages come through, it's just, you know, chat. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link available. So thank you so much, those of you who already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. So thank you so much for those comments, and I'll get back to you on those comments. But if you have enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, as it does make a big difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. Enjoy your August, guys, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you. Bye now.